Hi everyone, this is Michelle Fowler with Remax North Country. Welcome back to my kitchen. It is August 2021 and today we are making a garlic lemon chicken in the crock pot. Most of you might think that the crock pot is great for winter dishes. However, it is also a good cooking utensil for the summertime. You don't have to heat up your oven or the grill. It also frees up some of your time. A lot of people are spending time at the beach, and this you can just prepare, set it, and come back 8 hours later and your dish is already ready. Your dinner's already ready for you. All right guys, I am ready to put this dish together. I have my crock pot on low and I'm going to spray the inside of this with some cooking spray, just so things do not stick. I've cleaned up my chicken thighs, and it's about 2 pounds of chicken thighs, and I'm going to place it in the bottom of my dish. Once I get them all in there, actually it fits perfectly in here. I have my grated lemon peel. I actually did lemon zest. So we're gonna sprinkle that right over the top of the chicken. And I'm actually gonna rinse my hand real quick because I touched the raw chicken. Sorry if you can't see me right now. Because I have to use the salt and pepper grinder in just a minute. Next, we're gonna do some crushed or finely minced garlic, and it calls for 3 teaspoons, which is actually 1 tablespoon. So look at it however you'd like. I find too much garlic is overpowering for me. And when I'm trying to sell a house, I definitely don't want to have garlic breath. So I'm going to cut it back to about 1.5 to 2 teaspoons. We'll do 2 teaspoons. And season with salt and pepper. Supposed to use about a quarter, oh, that's empty. A quarter teaspoon of both. And that's empty too. I guess I'm not as prepared as I thought I would be. No worries. We have a little kosher salt here. Oh, that works better. I feel like I'm a real cook now. I'm using that little crock. My father-in-law actually made these pepper mills. Aren't they nice? He sells them at the craft fairs. Usually he is at the one at Plattsburgh State, the Field House. They haven't had it this past year because of COVID, but I'm hoping that they'll have it again soon. Once you have those seasoned with salt and pepper, we have 1/2 cup of chicken stock, and I'm going to pour that right over the top. And we are going to cover your crock pot. Again, this is on low setting, and we're going to let it cook for 4 to 5 hours. So we'll see you back here in just a little bit. All right, everyone, we are back 4 hours later, and the chicken is nice and tender and smells delicious. I took off the cover. The chicken is fork tender. It's actually falling to pieces right now. I'm gonna pull all of this out of the cooker so that we can make our sauce. I needed a strainer because it's so tender. So for our sauce, I have our cornstarch, lemon juice, some, salt, I'm drawing a blank here, heavy cream, and some parsley that we'll use to finish. So I think that does it all. The recipe calls for you to take the chicken out, and we're gonna tent it with a piece of tin foil just to keep it warm while the sauce is cooking. Kind of do that. And we're just gonna pour the sauce over the chicken when we're done. I'm gonna turn the crock pot up to high, and I have my cream already measured out. It's a 1/2 cup of cream, with a 1/4 cup of lemon juice. And I actually had to use 2 lemons to get a 1/4 cup. This is the cornstarch. It's a little humid today, so it's sticking to my dish. And then I'm going to give it a couple cranks or a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So before I pour this in, I just want to give it a quick mix. They call this a slurry. When you add water or any liquid to cornstarch and you pour it into a hot liquid. I definitely suggest combining these two together, or these few ingredients together, before you pour it into the hot liquid. So once that is in there, just give it one quick stir, put the cover back on, and again, we're going to see you in about 15 to 20 minutes until this is thick. If it takes longer, just keep cooking till it's to the desired thickness. The 4 hours of cooking time for the chicken is done. The chicken is nice and tender, and the sauce has thickened up nice and creamy. I went ahead and added my chicken back into the dish. It didn't call for this, but with cooking you can certainly change your recipes up a little bit to make it your own. When you are baking, however, you want to make sure that you follow that recipe to a T. So I added some extra things to my plate. I had some fresh green beans and rice from fresh green beans from the garden, and I added some rice to it. Anyway, I'm going to feed my family, and I hope they enjoy it, and I hope you do too, and give it a try. Next month we are going to do a So Easy lemon bar bake, so please join me back then. Until then, enjoy your summer and take care.